What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am Tanane, and this is Everything is Everything. And once again, I come bearing gifts. It is June, and it is National Pride Month. So, in National Pride Month, I decided to give you all a history lesson on why June is actually Pride Month. In 1999, in 2000, Bill Clinton declared June National Pride Month because of something called the Stonewall riots. Now, back in 1969, 1950s, homosexuality acts were illegal in every state except Illinois. Most gay bars and gay clubs were actually owned by the mafia in New York, including Stonewall Inn. The mafia would pay corruptible cops to look the other way and even blackmail wealthy gay regulars by threatening to out them. On the night of Tuesday, June 24th, the police arrested Stonewall Inn employees and confiscated all the alcohol. That's just mean. The police went back Friday night, again thinking they can close down the Stonewall Inn for good. Plainclothes officers went into the club and they singled out drag queens and other cross-dressing patrons, because back then dressing as a member of the opposite sex was illegal. I'd have been in a world of trouble. More officers started to show up to the club, including those in paddy wagons. No one really knows what kicked off the riots. It said that one of the officers was a little too rough with one of the masculine females. Next thing you know, bottles and pennies, yes, pennies, started being thrown. This went on well into the wee hours of the morning. And it was so bad that the police officers barricaded themselves inside the Stonewall Inn. More cops came and marched in formation down Christopher Street. And then the crowd dispersed and then doubled back and came up behind the police officers. Don't underestimate a gay with a plan. Miraculously, no one died that night. No one was shot. No one was killed. No one was hospitalized. The police officers did report some minor injuries. Despite the events of the night before, the Stonewall Inn was opened back up the following night for business, though they didn't have any alcohol to serve. But who needs alcohol to have a good time when you're in a gay bar? Not me. More and more supporters showed up chanting "Gay Power" and "We Shall Overcome." The riots and protests went on for almost a week. The Stonewall riots spread to the LGBTQ community in New York and well beyond. And for the first time, gay and lesbian people found themselves as a part of a community. The following year, on the anniversary of the police raid on Stonewall, gay activists in New York organized the Christopher Street Liberation March to cap off the city's first Gay Pride Week. So you see, sometimes you have to fight back in order to go forward. Everything comes at a cost. In 1969, the LGBT community decided to fight back and stand up for themselves and their rights. They were people too. We are people too. And here we are in 2020 with riots and protests, with Black people saying, here we are, and we are people too. If Stonewall and riots changed a whole community, I guess the Minneapolis riots are going to change another one. That's your history lesson for this Gay Pride Month video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a comment, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much for coming to see me today. This is Everything is Everything. I love you. Happy Pride Month. Be proud. Laters.